Right, quick, because this is basically a vlog that I'm doing. I've got my dinner on, so it won't be long, and I'm not going to show you it this time, but basically I thought I'd come up here and do a quick vlog before I go and get my dinner. I have got something to talk about and other things with this, but I don't know if I've got time to talk about it right now because, you know, as I said, this is going to be a quick vlog. Basically, I don't really know what to talk about in this little segment, this little quick vlog, so it's quite short and to the point. I thought I'll show you a CD single basically, and share my little thoughts about it basically. But I did follow X Factor, as I always do. This is basically the little X Factor vlog that I'm talking about. I know you're probably thinking musical taste is crap because you watch X Factor. It probably is, but I like everything basically, and I thought I'd talk and just show you basically. I did buy Joe McElderry, which I was quite proud of because basically I wanted him to get to #1, and sadly he didn't. It's now been roughly months since, nearly to 4 months now since the Christmas and #1, and Joe McElderry didn't make it. All you people out there who bought Rage Against the Machine must have been mad. If you've already got it, why buy it again? That's my little argument about that one. So I wasn't too fussed that Rage Against the Machine got to #1. I don't think they should have a campaign like that. The basis of this, I suppose, in one way, is that there's only one way in which you can stop X Factor getting to #1, possibly. And this is basically that there should be more and more released at that time to basically challenge X Factor. That's my only way you can possibly challenge X Factor winners every year at Christmas. It's quite simple really. Joe McElderry or whoever wins the X Factor, and instead of saying, and all the companies have only got to say, well, this is for Christmas #1. Why don't we have something like Take That might release a record, or somebody might release a record at that time, Westlife, I don't know, who you guarantee could sell a lot of records and be popularised, that they could sell a lot of records to get to #1, and that's the only way you can possibly ever get to #1 for Christmas without the need of, because at that time, you know, no one ever really challenges it. I mean, you get some second-rate performers like Cliff Richard will probably release a record for Christmas, but you can't guarantee you're going to get to #1 right these days, and you'll get other people that basically, you know, you might see something like some rapper, you know, Chipmunk or whoever, might decide, I'm going to release a record at Christmas, and it'll be just a normal record. Cliff will be a bit more Christmassy, but the Chipmunk will be normal, and you'll probably get other people who, again, at the time, you know, maybe some like Florence and the Machine. Just examples: Cliff, Florence and the Machine, Chipmunk, and whoever, you know, maybe even Kings of Leon or whatever. Just examples. They're all into the record at Christmas, at the peril that they want to get to Christmas #1, and their likelihood is they're not going to be favourites because they're going to get beaten by obviously the X Factor winner. But you know, and instead of having a campaign on Facebook or whatever to be Christmas #1, the best thing you should do is always release a record like Take That or Westlife or whoever, who you think they could be Christmas #1 quite easily. And if that ever happened and they beat the X Factor Christmas #1, it's a fair way of beating the X Factor Christmas #1, rather than starting up a Facebook group, picking any random song which they do, i.e. Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name or whatever it was called, and that's getting to #1. I mean, if they wanted to pick a record like that, really, they should have gone for something a bit more, you know. They could have easily gone for something classic like Beatles. They could have picked a Beatles record, re-record it or do it, and that could have been perfect for Christmas #1. But yes, that's what I think anyway. That's my little rant going on. Christmas #1. Who should get it? If the X Factor did not get it, how it should be conducted and how it should be done. Even if Simon Cowell was a part of the record, like he's only Sony BMG and their artist, and he works with, even if he works with Westlife and they make a record for Christmas #1, they should do it, basically. There you go.